Nice.
Fantastic. Are you ready? You ready to do this?
I'm ready to do this.
Fantastic. So, hey, first wanted to like just to check in and see how things are going with your meds. Did you get back on them?
Yeah, I've been pretty consistent.
Good. Feeling any different?
Better. Yeah.
Okay. Not quite so like falling off the wagon and stuff like that.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Good. Okay. Sweet. All right. What do you want to focus on today? What's going to make this session super powerful for you?
Well, I want to talk a little bit about, I seem to be losing my stamina a little bit.
Okay.
Because I haven't seen the results that I haven't seen a financial increase yet, and I have, some significant payments coming up in the next couple weeks, and I don't have money to pay them.
Okay.
And so I would like to, figure out, I don't know, what I'm doing wrong, or
Okay.
what you think.
Okay. What are you doing to grow your wealth consciousness?
I'm doing my libs, and I'm reading the books, and I'm listening to Science of Getting Rich every day, and doing imagination.
Okay, hold on. What book are you reading? Are you still doing Badass? Are you still reading Badass?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you doing any of the exercises at the end of each chapter?
I haven't started those yet. Because I just started Badass, and then I got sick and I stopped doing it. So
Okay.
I haven't quite gotten to the exercise yet.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so you're doing your libs. Are you listening to them 3 times a day?
No. Okay. I am listening to them 3 times, 1 time during the day.
Okay. And how long are your libs? Are they 5 minutes?
They're 4 minutes for a set.
Okay, so 12 minutes of listening to your libs. All right, and then you're listening to Science of Getting Rich. How long are you spending in that?
I'm doing all 4 chapters every day, so it's like 45 minutes-ish, I think.
Okay.
I'm not sure exactly how long it is.
Okay, is it playing in the background, or are you doing active listening, or is it a little bit of both?
It's while I'm driving.
Okay. So are you listening to it while you're driving, or is your mind wandering?
I try to listen to it, but I do find my mind wandering, just because by this point I have it mostly not memorized, but like I know what it's talking about. And so I don't have to, I should be focusing more, but my brain is kind of like, I've heard this and I need to think about this. So, I do try. I try and listen actively, but most of the time I do end up wandering.
Okay. Okay. And how long are you spending reading Badass?
15 minutes.
Have you done any of the financial frequency mini course yet?
Yes, I have done the first part and the first module, and I was planning to finish up the rest of it today.
Okay. Have you done any of the exercises with it?
Yes.
Which ones?
Just the ones in the first module. So writing the letter, and then also writing the limiting beliefs. And I think the other part of that one was what I want to change.
Okay. And are you doing your morning routine?
I am getting it in like twice a week.
Okay. And how long are you spending on it when you're getting it in?
sometimes an hour and a half, sometimes like half an hour.
Okay. So between 30 and 90 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay. And how long are you awake during the day?
13, 14, 15, like 16 hours, I guess.
Okay. And how are you feeling while you're awake?
I've been pretty like worried and a little bit stressed out the last week or so, but I've been trying really, really hard when I feel that to change it around and get in a beautiful state. I've been trying really hard, but it does come back pretty often.
How often are you able to stay in that beautiful state? How many minutes?
Depending on what I'm doing, how many minutes? Let's see. I feel like I get like halfway to the beautiful state and I'm in that for like the rest, like a couple of hours.
Tell me what halfway to the beautiful state feels like.
Like I know where I want to be, but I can't quite get there. Like I'm telling myself the new story, I'm telling myself the truth, but the feeling isn't quite there.
What's the feeling?
Just relaxation and confidence in God and yeah, surrendering, letting God take care of everything.
That's not there.
Yeah.
Okay. 12. Okay, so an hour. 12. Okay. So here's the thing. So the good news is, hon, you're not doing anything wrong. Okay?
Okay.
So we need to get that out. We need to get that out of the way.
Okay.
What's going on is you're not doing it long enough.
Okay.
And and you're trying to convince yourself of something that's not here yet.
Yeah.
Physically. It's all around you, but you're trying to like I was talking about in the call today, like you're trying to cram in these beliefs into your subconscious, and the subconscious is like, no, you're not going to force feed me this truth serum because I don't know that that's actually the truth or that it's going to be good for me, and it will more than likely kill me. And so no,
Yeah.
you can't make me. And so here's the deal. You're spending roughly an hour and 12 minutes a day in some well consciousness activities that you're kind of feeling but not, because your mind is wandering more than it's staying focused. And then for the other 15 hours of the day, you're feeling mostly worried and stressed out, and you know what you want to feel, but you're not feeling it. And you're in this, what feels like to me energetically, it's like there's a cliff that you feel like is there, and you're trying to dig in your heels to not be pushed off the cliff.
Yeah. Okay.
Is that an accurate description of how it's kind of feeling?
Yeah.
Okay. But you're close enough that you keep peering over the cliff to see how far of a drop it is. And then you're trying to back it up, and then you're still like, yo, but it's right there. Oh, you know, you're at the fence and you're climbing the fence and you're like leaning over to see how far down this is.
Yeah.
And so we get to like patch that up.
Okay.
In fact, not patch it. We get to like really secure this.
Okay.
Because there's a saying that Bob Proctor has been credited as saying, and he says, words are just noise, vibrations never lie, which is what you're experiencing here when you feel like you're halfway to a beautiful state, because you're telling yourself a story, but you're not vibrating in that story.
Right.
And we've got to work on the feeling part of this.
Okay.
And the suspending your disbelief for this. And this is the hardest part. All right. So I just want you to know, like, you're in the hardest part of this, but you're gonna
Okay.
get through this hardest part. Okay? It's
All right.
What's that?
Okay. I'm just saying all right.
Okay. So I've been there. So I know exactly how it feels, and exactly what to do
Sweet.
to get through it. Okay? And when you're listening to your libs for 12 minutes, is it kind of in the background as well?
No, I'm not doing anything else.
Okay, so you're concentrating on it?
Yeah.
Are you feeling internal conflict as you're listening to them?
I'm just, I guess a little bit, just because it's not like they're not where I want to be. They are the next jump, and they are like a good place for me to be, but I'm just like, yeah, but I want to be further. And so that's the conflict, kind of.
Okay, so what if we let it be okay that you're on the step you're on?
Okay.
And give yourself permission to be on the step you're on right now.
Okay.
Okay, are you willing to do that?
Yes.
Okay. So what you've been conditioned to do, and what most of us are conditioned to do, is we try to start from where we want to be instead of starting where we're at.
Yeah.
So then we're super upset's too strong of a word, but we get discouraged really quickly. That's where the impatience comes in.
Yes.
This isn't where I want to be. Where I really want to be is over there, but if I can't even get here, I'm never going to get there. So I got to go faster, otherwise it's never going to come.
Yeah.
Okay. And so
Yep.
how determined are you, and how committed are you to living in financial relaxation?
I mean, I feel like I'm committed. I feel like I'm determined. There's been a lot of times where I've been like, well, maybe this just doesn't work. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to go there because I want this so bad. But then I have to choose between watching TV or like listening to a book, which I have been doing a lot better actually. Yesterday, I switched between watching an episode and then doing something productive, and then watch an episode and then do something productive. So I've been doing a lot better, but I mean, I can't get into that feeling for some reason. I guess that's what's discouraging, is I'm trying really hard and I can't get into the feeling. I feel like my belief is still not there.
Are you willing to step into the possibility that you could believe it eventually?
Yeah, I think.
Because you clearly have the desire. You clearly have the desire. And so that's wonderful. And we want that desire to be white hot. We want it to be so hot it's cold at the first touch, you know what I mean? But like it sears you, that it doesn't damage you, but it's searing to you. That desire is such a white hot, I don't like to say frenzy because that makes it frantic, but it is just this, like, you must have this. When you get there, you stop trying so hard. So this is what I mean by that. Like right now, you clearly want it. Clearly, like that is never, like I'm never like, is Lydia really serious about really wanting to go for this? Like that has never been a thought that I've had. But But when we're in some desperation energy, which you're in right now, we start to get really intense about trying. I am trying so hard. I'm trying so hard. Why isn't it here yet? When it's not about trying, it's about doing what's required.
Okay.
Okay. And so, like, first, let me celebrate with you the fact that you are weaning yourself off of what are we talking? 6, maybe 7 or 8 hours of vegging every day.
Yeah.
Like, that is remarkable that you're like, nope, I'm going to watch a program, and then I'm going to read a book, do something productive, and then I'm going to go back. And then, so like, oh, holy cow, the fact that you are willing and you are doing that is huge.
Yeah.
So like, celebrate that, girl. Like, you're doing what 97% of the population will not do.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. And so remember, highly successful people operate under a completely different set of beliefs from the masses. And this is what you're creating, is that completely different set of beliefs from the masses.
Okay.
It's not for the faint of heart. And especially where, I mean, we got laws of physics that are going on too.
Right.
In motion, stay in motion, or objects in motion, stay in motion, unless they are counteracted by an object that's going at a higher speed in the opposite direction. And objects at rest will stay at rest until they're moved upon. All right, so you're working against inertia right now. You're working against mental inertia right now. And at the very beginning, it takes an enormous amount of momentum.
Okay.
All right. It's not always going to take this much momentum or this much effort. All right. But this is where we are right now. And you get to stay here as long as you choose. I choose and will invite you to like shorten this time span.
Yeah.
So that you're not in this trying to get the boulder moving up the mountain.
Yeah.
Instead, and we do that by backing off of the trying so hard and then just asking myself, am I doing what's required? Am I doing what's required in this moment? What's required is getting into the feeling state. That's what's required.
Okay.
And am I doing what's required? And that helped me. Like, Lydia, I used to be like the world's biggest proponent of, I'm trying so hard. Oh my gosh, I had so many whining prayers that were just like, why aren't you helping me? I'm doing my best. And like, literally, that's how they sounded. And I can say that with compassion and love for that version of me who, in all sincerity, was trying her best, was trying so hard, and felt completely alone and abandoned.
Yeah.
But then I realized, as I learned more and as I really just applied and got out of feeling like a victim and got out of letting my circumstances control me, was that it wasn't about trying so hard. It wasn't even about doing my best. It was about doing what was required. Am I doing what's required? Yes or no? There doesn't have to be any judgment in that. There doesn't have to be any meaning to the no or even to the yes. Just, am I doing what's required? Yes, I did for about 42 seconds because I hit that feeling. So yes, do you know what that meant? What that means is my subconscious accepted it as truth. So my subconscious is going to go to work to bring that physical counterpart of that feeling to me. Can I do it again? Can I do it again? And can I do it for a little bit longer? And we're talking seconds here.
Okay.
If we can get you holding it for 16 seconds, that feeling for 16 seconds, and then start massaging that for another 16 seconds, if we can get you to hold this for about a minute and 10 seconds, that's all you need to get the momentum going.
All right.
Okay. And so, so let's talk about what you want to feel.
Okay.
What are the feelings that you're after?
I want to feel relief.
Okay.
And satisfaction and jubilation.
Ooh.
And successful. Let's see. Powerful.
All right, let's work with those.
Okay.
How do you currently feel relief?
When I don't have anything else to do, like I've done everything and I don't have any more obligations and I can just rest.
Okay. That makes you feel relief.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. What else brings about a sense of relief?
Relief. When something goes well that I'm not sure if it will.
Give me a for instance.
Like, like I wake up late for work, but I get there before any of my coworkers do anyway, so it's like fine.
So getting to work on time or getting to work before anyone else?
On time, yeah.
Whatever that means to you, that you get to work on time. So that's a feeling of relief. Okay, what else brings you relief?
Not doing things wrong.
Give me
like just being successful. So like if it's kind of a little thing, but like at work I'm cutting stuff and I have just the right amount to go in all the containers, and then I'm labeling the containers and none of them fall on the floor and break open.
Awesome. Okay. No containers fall. Okay. Awesome. So that's success to you. Is that success and relief?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I give you some things that bring me relief?
Sure.
A really great bowel movement.
Nice.
If I have to pee really, really bad and I'm sitting on the toilet, that brings me relief that washes over me. Does that bring you relief?
Yeah.
Okay. If I'm really, really thirsty and I take a long drink of cold water, that brings me relief.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Okay. So we're going to get really base, almost, really simple. When my physical needs are met, I feel relief. Do you feel relief on payday? Even if it's for a brief minute.
Yeah.
Okay. So payday brings you relief. Do you feel relief when something is on sale or is not as expensive as you thought it would be?
Yeah, sure. Okay. Yeah.
See, what we've got to do is we've got to bring to your awareness how often you're already feeling those things every day.
Okay.
Because we're after financial relaxation, right?
Yes.
And financial relaxation is going to bring you relief, satisfaction, jubilation, make you feel successful and powerful. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. And so when you're already feeling these things, this is when we link it to that's financial relaxation.
Okay.
Me taking a drink of cold water is me feeling wealthy. This is what it feels like when I'm wealthy. Me getting all the right amount of veggies in the container, that's me being wealthy. I already am. No containers fell when I was labeling them. That is success. That's how I feel when I'm wealthy, when I'm in financial relaxation.
Okay.
It's part of that. It's the feeling state. We've got to get you into the feeling state and then link it to the physical state that you're after, which is money coming in.
Okay.
And the more we do it, the easier it's going to be, first of all, for you to get into a beautiful state, because now you're not trying so hard, and you're not telling yourself a lie. Because you just told me that when you've got all your work done from the day and you can rest, that's relief. So that's true already for you.
True.
And relief is financial relaxation. It's money to pay all your obligations and to have more, to have plenty of money to pay your obligations and to do what you want to do with your life.
Yeah.
Okay, so these are little workarounds. This is how we persuade the subconscious rather than trying to cram it. Okay, these are one of the ways that you suspend your disbelief. And then you're going to find more and more ways that come to you like, oh yeah, I feel successful when I do this. Oh, remember back when I had that really, really hard piece to play? And oh my word, that time when I nailed that passage, oh my gosh, I worked so long on that passage and then I nailed it. Oh, that was success. I felt so powerful. That was jubilation.
Okay.
That's how it feels. All right. So I think this is worth our time to go through this together. Do you feel that that would be worth our time to go through this together?
Yeah.
Okay. Or is there something else you want to work on?
Well, I also would like to talk about just like what I should do with these upcoming bills, since I don't currently have the money, but we could just spend like the last little bit doing that.
Yeah, let's spend the last 10 minutes doing that.
Okay, cool.
All right. Okay, we've got a bunch of relief. What are the things make you feel successful now and in the past?
Okay. Successful when I'm at work and I'm a cashier and I'm running the shift and all the breaks get done on time. And when I remember all the things that I need to remember to bring with me when I'm walking out the door, like when I'm doing errands, or all the things that I wanted to get when I go to the grocery store, just when I remember everything that I need to remember.
Excellent. All right, what else makes you feel successful?
Success. Getting an A in my classes.
Okay, I was wondering when you're gonna bring that up.
Yeah. Playing a song well enough that people don't know that I made mistakes.
Okay.
I don't know if this is a good one, but getting away with not practicing and making the teachers believe that I did practice.
Does that make you feel powerful?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll put that under powerful.
Okay.
Now, what I want you to do is I want you to be taking notes as well, and I want you to add to these too when we're done with our poll, and then I want you to box them to me. You can take a picture of it and box it or text it to me when you're done with that, and I want you to keep those with you to remind you. So, so powerful. Let's see. Manipulating the system. I don't know. How do you want to say that? You're powerful when you snowball pictures.
When I do well without preparation.
Okay, doing well without preparation. Oh, I like that. What else makes you feel powerful?
Teaching a class.
Okay.
Powerful. Driving my manual transmission car.
Ooh. Love that.
Designing a PowerPoint or a flyer or something like that.
Okay.
Writing a well-crafted email.
Okay, let's go to satisfaction.
Okay. When I get all of my laundry folded.
Oh, yes. There's nothing like that. What else?
Yep. When I empty the dishwasher.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Satisfaction. When I choose a good meal from a restaurant, like a place that I've never been, or if I have been there and I pick something new and I like it.
Okay. And here's the thing too, like that can go into lots of categories. That can go into relief, that can go into successful, as well as satisfaction. So just want you to know, like the PowerPoint or writing a well-crafted email can also go into feeling success and satisfaction as well. All right. So these things can dovetail into each other also.
Cool.
Anything else that brings you satisfaction? Have you ever paid off like a credit card?
I've paid off my car.
Did that give you a level of satisfaction?
Yeah.
Okay. Did it also make you feel relief?
Yeah.
And powerful?
Yeah.
And successful?
Yeah.
Met everyone, probably some jubilation, I would imagine.
Yes.
Okay. See? Oh, we're just going to connect these. We're going to connect them. All right, let's do one more in satisfaction and then we'll go to jubilation.
Okay. When I go to Kohl's and find multiple things that I like.
Ooh, yes. Okay, jubilation.
Let's see. Trying to think of what was the thing. When I win a game.
Ooh, okay.
Or make a successful baking creation.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh, also when I'm working, because right now I'm making a quilt, but with crocheted quilt blocks, and I redo them so many times. So when I finally get it right, it's so good.
Yes, that would go under relief too, I think, and success and powerful.
Yes.
Okay, let's see. Successful crochet block.
Jubilation. Let's see.
Did you feel jubilation when you moved into your current apartment?
There have been times, yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, I actually felt jubilation because I found, because this place, I mean, it is a good place, but it wasn't like the place, you know, that's like the end all be it all, I'm going to stay here forever.
Uh-huh.
But the other day I was driving past a place, and that is the place, the end all be it all place. And I found it.
Awesome. Have you walked through it yet?
No, but I looked at all of the pictures and the virtual tours. I probably should go walk through it. I'll go walk through it also.
That would be awesome too, because then that will put you in a place of jubilation, and this means I'm wealthy, and financial relaxation, like all of those things, powerful, successful, relief, all of that. If you found the end all be all, put yourself in as often as you can.
Okay.
Anything else that brings you jubilation?
Ooh, a really good haircut.
Oh, yes. Okay, so we've got relief, success, powerful, satisfaction, jubilation.
Mm-hmm.
That you are experiencing regularly.
Okay.
Okay. And so now we've got to take it one step further, that when you're experiencing that and you're in that feeling, you connect it to, this means I'm in financial relaxation.
Okay.
Or this means I'm wealthy. This means I'm rich. I used all of those as I was rewiring my subconscious.
Okay.
Now, did you feel like you were trying really hard to come up with times that you felt these feelings before?
I mean, not really hard, but I had to kind of search my memory.
Okay, yeah, so there was effort, right? You had to put some effort into it.
Yeah.
But I didn't feel like you were like, I'm trying so hard to think about when I have a relief.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. And so when you are in that state of, I'm trying, what you're doing is you're kinking the hose.
Okay.
So in that moment, catch yourself in it, boom, let go of it figuratively. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to choke money to death. I'm trying to flow it to me by pinching it off. All right, I'm just going to take a breath because I just looked at a bill, or I just looked at how much money is in my account, or like any of those things that trigger that. And I'm going to show you something that you can do to help mitigate those triggers. But anytime that that's triggered, I want you to just let go of it. In fact, if you want to open up your palms to like remind yourself, nope, I'm letting go because I'm kinking. And I'm going to take a breath. All right, I've been in a suffering state. I need to get into a beautiful state. A beautiful state is relief. It's feeling successful. It's feeling powerful. Have I felt relief at all today? Well, yeah, I was actually really thirsty and I got that drink and that was really good. I actually had a Dr. Pepper and that was fabulous.
Oh, yeah.
So that was actually jubilation. I actually felt jubilation today because I had a Dr. Pepper. Like whatever that is. Do you see how now, instead of like trying to jump in from a suffering state into a beautiful state, we're just easing yourself into that beautiful state.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And here's another thing, Lydia, the thing that was so powerful for me is when I understood about suffering states and beautiful states, the only way that you cannot create financial freedom is in a suffering state. It's
Right.
the only way you cannot create it. So we just got to get into a beautiful state.
Yeah. And I've been thinking a lot about how you said that, like, if you feel anxious or whatever without money, then you're going to feel that way with money.
Yeah.
And so you have to feel the good feelings without money, and then you'll feel those with money.
Yes. And that is the truth.
Okay.
So we've got to get this. We got to get these feelings before money comes. That's how you're going to get money to come. Remember, money does not bring peace, but
Right.
peace brings money.
Right. Okay.
Okay? So peace brings money. Am I feeling peaceful? Oh, I'm lying in bed. Oh, I am feeling peaceful right now. Peace brings money. I'm feeling relief right now. I was on today and all my obligations for the day are done. I get to rest. I get to relax. Oh my word, this is bringing money. This is bringing money. Oh, I'm so grateful this is bringing money. Now, when you are looking at your bank account, when you're looking at the bills that are due and you don't have the money to pay the bills. So I want to keep you out of avoidant princess with this, because that's something that we try to go to really quickly. Like, I don't want to look at the bank account. I don't want to think about the bills. Like, oh, so I'm not going to think about it, but you're still in that desperation vibration. I mean, you can even feel it just talking about it. You can
Yeah.
you just feel it like, oh, I'm in some anxiety right now.
Yeah.
So when we get into our queen about this, it's knowing where your money is, like knowing how much money you have, because you got to get your baseline.
Yeah.
So this is what I've got. This is what I got in this account, in this account. This is the room that I've got on the card. Like, here are all of the different ways that I have currently to access money. So,
Okay.
and here are the bills that are coming due. So are there accounts that can fill all of a bill or part of a bill? Like, how do we get to move this? How can this happen? All right. And as we're growing our wealth consciousness with this month that we're probably over the next 6 weeks, is we're super focused on it. As we're growing it, it's all right, I've got access here and I've got access there. It's not so much like, where's the raise? Where's the new job? Where's all of this that's not here yet? Okay, we got to get away from that. All right, all I'm doing is finding a baseline so I can be really specific when I'm telling God, this is how much money I need. And here's the purpose behind each of the dollars. I got 4 bills and I require this much money. This is what I'm going to do for it. This is what I'm willing to do. Get in a beautiful state. Go to gratitude. I'm willing to do my morning routine from 2 days a week to 5 days a week for a minimum of 30 minutes. I'm willing to stop trying so hard.
Okay.
I'm willing to suspend my disbelief. And I'm willing to ease myself into a beautiful state through libs, through visualizing, through reading and doing the exercises at the back of each chapter.
Okay. What if I'm not successful at that?
Then you reset every day.
Okay.
You take it one day at a time, hon.
Okay.
One day at a time. And this is where there is no availability to overwhelm.
Okay.
All right. No availability to, oh no, what if I don't succeed?
Okay.
All right. You take it, you stay in the moment. You stay, it's like what you did yesterday. I'm gonna watch a program, I'm gonna watch an episode, and then I'm gonna go read a book and fold my clothes. Probably not at the same time, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna watch a program, and then I'm gonna do something else that's productive. That's success.
Okay.
That will go under your and probably satisfaction too. There's lots of places that can go. And now I'm just gonna kick it up a notch. Because me like doing 60 minutes of kind of focused wealth consciousness, but not really, doing 60 minutes and then spending, we'll even just say 14 hours, and then spending the next 840 minutes in worry and anxiety is not gonna cut it.
Okay.
All right, that's you know, that's what we're talking about here. Is if you're up for 14 hours, even let's say 16 hours, that's 960 minutes that you're awake. And if you're spending 60 minutes, we'll even go big for you, hon. We'll say 90 minutes. Let's say you're doing your morning routine for 30 minutes every day. You're spending 90 minutes in that higher vibration, but the rest of the day for 870 minutes, your wealth consciousness doesn't stand a chance.
Okay.
So it's just being really, really clear in that. You know, and if you're watching a program, look for things in that program that are that represent wealth to you, and prosperity and success and power and satisfaction and jubilation, like all of that.
Okay.
So that you can be connecting even in your downtime.
Okay.
And being productive there.
All right. I can do that.
How is that feeling?
Good.
Does it feel doable?
Yeah.
Okay. This is how you do it. Stay in the day.
Okay.
Okay. There was something behind that breath. Tell me what was in that.
Just remembering to do that. Just remembering, making sure I remember.
Okay. So do we need some help in remembering?
I think it's just one of those things where like I'm staying in the day and then the circumstances are just barking so loud. I'm like, I have to address this because it's so loud. I can't, it's in, and then I'm like, stay in the day.
Which circumstances are barking? Is it the circumstance of in 2 weeks when you don't have any money? Is it that?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're future tripping then. So you're not staying in the day.
Right.
Okay, because here's the thing, and this is what you said. Circumstances are barking at me so loud and I have to address it. But the circumstances are 10 days away or 2 weeks away or even a day away.
Yeah.
They're not even here yet. And so okay, let's talk about that for just a minute. So when they are just getting so loud, what you're trying to do, like, and I get this, like you've been trying really hard to like, okay, I'm listening to Science of Getting Rich, and I'm reading Badass, and I'm listening to my lips 3 times at a time, and I've got 12 minutes there, like, so I'm trying to do those things. When your mind is like, but what if this happens?
Yeah.
There are times when we must address it.
Yeah.
That there's a way to address it, and it looks like this, and it sounds like this. First of all, it looks like it's a place of authority, and it's a place of calm, and it's a place of everything works out.
Okay.
What if I can't pay the utility bill? Well, then they're going to shut off the air conditioning. Then what are we going to do? Then we're going to have to open up some windows to get a breeze, and probably wear the least amount of clothes possible and take cold showers. Oh, is that all? Yeah, and we might have to pay like $5 in a late fee. Oh, that's it? Yeah, that's it. What if I
Okay.
don't make the rent payment? Then we're gonna have to pay a late fee. Oh, you mean we're not gonna be evicted if it's a day late? No, you won't. We won't. We're gonna be fine. Especially if we talk to the landlord and let the landlord know what's going on. What if I can't even make the minimum payment? Well, then we're gonna make as much of a payment as we can. Or we're just gonna tell the credit card company, you're just gonna have to wait because there is something more important that's taking your spot. But it all works out.
Okay.
Does that feel a little bit more calming to you?
Yeah.
So it's there are times to ignore and there are times to address. Right now you're at a point where it must be addressed.
Yeah.
But from a place of, we got this. We got this. I'm doing my part. The universe must do its part. And hun, we can even take God out of the equation right now because there's still a little bit of a wavering is if God is really going to take care of me.
Yeah.
So like shelf that for a minute and understand universal laws. When you obey the laws, you must win every time.
Okay.
So I'm going to play around with the law of sufficiency and abundance. And the law of sufficiency and abundance says that I have everything that I need right now to live the life I desire. I have all of my needs met. All right, I'm going to start finding them. I've got this, I've got this, I've got a job, I've got this coming in, I've got like all of this. And so it helps us to feel safe in our moment and in our current circumstances. And then we can go to abundance. More and better is on its way. I'm already surrounded by relief and success and feeling powerful and jubilation and satisfaction, which is they're all indicators that I'm wealthy. So I'm already wealthy, and now I'm ready for next level wealth, which looks like $3,000 a month. Oh, that feels amazing. Thank you. Is that a possibility? Am I willing to accept that as a possibility? Yes. How is it going to happen? I don't know. Don't know, don't care. Because I know that as I continue to be willing to accept this and say, yes, this is a possibility, those ideas and opportunities will come to me. It's how it's designed. It's universal law. It's not about be a good girl and Heavenly Father will bless you.
Okay.
Obey the law and get the reward. Disobey the law, get the penalty. It's how God remains impartial.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Like you got this. Don't choke it. I was gonna say don't choke it so much, but don't choke it at all.
Okay.
All right? And if you find yourself in a spiral, you must vox me.
Okay.
Because I can pull you out of that fast if you will take the coaching.
Okay.
There's no need for you to spin at all in any of this.
All right.
All right? And
Yeah.
here's another thing. I used to hate it, but now I love the scripture about turning your weaknesses into strengths. Because I was like, gosh, how do you even do that? This is so money right now is a weakness. We're making
Yep.
it a strength. And making money and lots of money for so many people is a weakness. But this is literally what you do to turn it into a strength.
Okay.
And so like you're doing it right, hun. You're doing it right. We just need to do it more consistently.
Okay.
And we need to get your mind so filled with how you want to feel that there's really no room for the primal monkey brain to get in there and try to take you out of the game.
Okay.
Okay, so
Yep.
let's talk. Actually, no. Tell me what's coming up. Is there anything coming up that you want to address?
No, just that's That's what I need to do is always, I mean, because I've been thinking I should always be reading or listening to or thinking about some sort of wealth consciousness thing so that I can, have it more saturated.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so this is what we're going to do, but we're going to make it easy instead of like, we're going to let go of the trying so hard.
Okay.
And we're just going to go into the do and the,
Okay.
not the do. There is plenty of action that I gave you say for this, but it's doing, but it also is becoming. This is the becoming process, or the process of becoming, so that you be and are being the woman who brings in 3,000 a month, and then 5,000 a month, and then 8,000 a month, and then like on and on and on.
Okay.
And it starts right here. So trust me with this process, okay?
Okay.
I want you, when you're doing these things, I want you to gauge on how you're feeling. Like, holy cow, that was a really good way that I just spent the last 5 minutes. Like, I really liked thinking that for the last 5 minutes. That felt really good. I want to do that again. Or, oh, that really felt flat. That felt like a waste of time right there. I'm still feeling kind of crappy. So I want you to be in that level of awareness. Oh, was that time well spent in those thoughts? Did I really like that? Because I felt good. I felt calm. I felt peace for 5 minutes. Yeah, let's do more of that.
Okay.
Okay. So because here's the thing, your objective here is twofold. You want to feel better in the moment, and you want to bring more money in.
Yeah.
But the most important of the two is feeling better in the moment. Because the money is going to come in as a byproduct.
Okay.
Okay. And so rather than like looking around for where's the money, what I want you to be looking around for is, where's my feel good? Where's my feel good? Have I got the feel good? Oh, I got the feel good. Oh, I got the feel good. I have a Dr. Pepper. Oh, I got the feel good. I got the feel that I've got air conditioning in my car. I got the feel good. Oh, I'm so wealthy.
Okay.
All right. Stuff like that. And money is the byproduct of it.
Okay.
And then you will, oh, honey, you'll be delighted. You'll be delighted. Okay. But when we're making money like the end all be all, that's going to tip you sideways. That's where you got anxiety without money and anxiety with money.
Okay.
Okay. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Awesome. All right. How are you feeling?
Good.
Okay. You sound a whole lot better. You're vibing a whole lot higher than the beginning of our call. So that's great. Are you willing to commit to doing a morning routine 5 days a week?
Yes.
Okay. For 30 minutes?
Yes.
Okay. Excellent. Excellent. Starting tomorrow, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. And then box me. Box me when you're awake. Box me when you're done.
Okay.
And then when you've hit those feeling good places.
All right.
Okay. You got this. All right, darling. I look forward to hearing from you.
All right.
All right. We'll talk to you then.
Yeah.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.